To ensure that government actually works for the public good requires informed, organized, active and peaceful citizen participation. Citizens must therefore understand the basic ideas about citizenship, government, as well as politics. Hey guys, so welcome to our first segment of Tueslaw-Know Your Law. So my name is Malakai Wambala and I will be your host for this program. So let's get right into it. This platform exists so that you and I can have the law explained as well as understood in the simplest manner possible. And therefore, in today's segment, we're going to be focusing on the power of an informed society. And to do that, I will be answering two questions. So first question will be, what is the law? So we're going to have a basic introduction of what the law is, and then we'll move on to the second question as to why we need the law. So then, what is the law? So in basic terms, law is a set of rules and regulations under which a country is governed. So for example, in Zambia we have a constitution. So this right here is the Zambian constitution, which outlines the expected behavior. So you and I as citizens, we are expected to know what is stipulated in this book so that we know how to behave. So that is what the law is. However, the constitution is not the only source of law in Zambia. There are other sources, but specifically in this segment, that's not our area of concern. So then, we'll move on to the second question, which is the idea of why do we need the law, or do we need the law in our society? Absolutely yes. So for a second, I'm going to ask you to take a trip into your imaginary world. Imagine a place called Land of Do As You Please. So in this land, you can insult, you can kill people, you can commit any negative vice without you being stopped. So now here is the thing. The moment you realize that every other person is free to do the same as you, that's when you realize that it can bring about chaos, it can bring about conflict, of which we don't need on a regular in our society. So then we really do need the law. And like I promised earlier, that we'll be talking about the power of an informed society. So we need a society of citizens who understand the law, who know what the law is and what they should do in whatsoever circumstances, because that's how we promote access to justice. If we have people who understand the law, then they will challenge decisions that do not serve the public interest, because by then they would have an understanding of what the law is and what the use of power should be for the people in public offices. Therefore, you and I as citizens really need to familiarize ourselves with the law so that in doing that we may take part in things like politics, we may understand the structure of government and how things should be done in society. Otherwise, this is the end of our segment. If you have any contribution, questions, please do feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I was your host Malakai Wambala. See you in our next step.